series. Today we'll be playing the second household. The weird family. That would be the English name. It's a weird family. My intention with this family was originally just to have like a family of aliens, but this is actually the first family that's then it developed into a story. And that's what this family is what inspired the rest of the island, which I'm not going to show because I don't want to overwork my computer. So we have a lot of people living in this rather small house. We have Eddie Weird, and he. Story-wise, he had a vacation off of work, and he wanted to spend that vacation by going to his grandparents' house. But on his way there, his really crappy car decided to start breaking down. And so he searched for a place to be able to fix up his car, a gas station or something like that. And what ended up happening is that he didn't find any on his navigation device, he didn't find anything. So he just decided to drive off on the next exit on the highway. He just decided to drive off there and see if he can find a gas station. At the time, the island he was going to drive off of, the exit, was called Flat Island, but we'll talk about that as I said in the first video when we arrive at the fourth family. Anyway, he decided to turn there and he drove around the entire island until here, his car, when he was about to just turn here and drive off the island again and go the next exit and see if he can find a gas station there, his car decided to finally completely break down, smoking, couldn't drive any longer. He got out of the car and just left it on the road for a few days. Now he came here and he, at the exact time when the economy on this island was starting to be built up. Again, I'll explain that in the fourth episode. And he was able to build himself a little house, get himself a job, and he was able to start living his life. And he got a telephone as fast as he could, and he called his best friend, now husband, Hans. Very German guy. And Hans he came immediately. He drove here immediately with his dog. I would tell you the name of the dog, but I do not remember the name of the dog. It has already died. He has already died, I believe, because I believe it was a male dog. Anyway, he came here with his dog and they both lived together. But on his way here, Eddie got abducted by aliens. And then when Hans arrived, he got abducted as well. And once they were both dropped off around the same time, as the aliens wanted to drive off, well, I'm going to call it drive. They're not really driving, are they? They don't have a car. As you can see here, they crashed. They crashed right next to the house. They've been watching this since. Like, the Weird family have been watching them since. After a few months, well, 3 since days, if I'm correct, I don't know exactly. They gave birth. Eddie gave birth to Jasmine, who is this lovely girl over here, if I'm not wrong. And Hans gave birth to Carl and Lila. I wish they would be standing together in like who is who, because this is not very good. I would like it to have Jasmine standing over here and the 3 here. Carl and Lila are twins. They were born on the same day at the same time. My first twins in Sims 2 actually. Very exciting. And this was not like me. This was not intentional. But when I started to build up the house, they went on a date or something like that, and the game like decided to have Hans or somebody, I don't know exactly, get here and drop off a gift, like give them a gift, and it was this spinny thing, the nightlife spinny thing. And Hans, he loved the thing. He loved the thing so much that he got pregnant again. And he had Larina, which is this girl standing right here, if I am correct, if I am not wrong. So yeah, they now have 4 children. They decide to marry after they had Larina. They married. I don't even know if their last name is weird. Yes, their last name is now all weird, except for Hans' children. They're still called Gemüt. Right now I don't even know what that would be in English, but it is also a German word, because almost all my family's last names are German words or descriptions or something like that, because, well, this was supposed to be some kind of German series. Anyway, I've noticed that, thanks to YouTube Analytics, I've noticed that in the last video, after I said that this would be a German series, I've noticed that most people clicked off immediately. I was done with the sentence. I said, like, I don't remember what I exactly said, but I said something like, this will be everything I write, every character will be in German or something like that. And exactly at that point, most of the people who watched immediately clicked off. So yeah, I am sorry. Excuse me. Discrimination. No, don't worry. And if it is discrimination, then do worry. Of course, you can click off, it's your thing, but still, it would be nice if you were more open to that sort of stuff. Alright, good. So I found the grave of the dog. His name was Snowball. Yes, his name was Snowball, that's it. And I just want to say, because this just, I had this idea last time as well, but it just got in my head again. If you don't like, if you are, sorry, let me rephrase it. With this series being completely in German, and me, when I click on something and tell them to do something, sometimes I say like, go wash your hands or something, and I click on it. Sometimes that happens really fast. But the thing is, thanks to me saying what I tell them to do, sometimes in some situations, especially if they go to the toilet and don't wash their hands, then I will probably say, go wash your hands after, you're not a pig. That way, theoretically, you could learn German thanks to my channel. So for all the people out there wanting to learn German, you're welcome. If you do not wish to learn German, it's yeah, you really shouldn't get into it. German is a hard language. Even as a native speaker, even as a German myself, German is not an easy language. No, German is getting harder and harder, and German children, especially slang and stuff, is getting more and more English. Like, children of today, of this age, of my age, start to really just talk English a lot of times. It's a mix. It's what we call Denglish. So yeah. Anyway, we have Eddie here currently sleeping with his husband Hans. I went to all of them just now and locked some wands. Do you have wands? No, you don't. Good. I locked some wands. He wants to throw a party. I'll probably do that. And yeah, they're all in bed. This is very rare. Also, they also seem to have an extra day, and I actually have to check footage of my last video to see if they actually had an extra day or not, because I don't remember if it ticked over or if it didn't. I'll actually have to check. But they might have an extra day, so I might have to play them 2 days. The second day will be off camera though. I don't think today will be a lot happening, actually. Hans wants to, I already forgot. Yeah, he wants to get Larina an A+. Well, depends on where in the world you are. Getting grades are graded differently. Like here in Europe, as far as I'm aware, it is graded in numbers. And there are different systems. In some systems, higher numbers are better, but in the German system, lower numbers are better, with a 1 being the best. In German schools, you don't get a 1+. That isn't possible, as well as it isn't possible to get a 6-. So yeah, but it is The Sims. I can excuse it, and I will excuse it. This is Jasmine. She has her own little room. She is going to go to college once I have university. She is currently she's currently also in here. Right. You know what? Since she is in private school, I will just fulfill that want. I hope I have to turn on testing cheats for that. She wants to go to private school, but technically she is already in private school. I think he is too, because I've marked them to be in private school, so I know who goes to college. They're actually all happy now. Oh, I wanted to talk about the aspirations. I do not know why I chose this. I think it's just because I didn't want him to have any other. I think of him of being like just a normal dude. Doesn't want to have a family, doesn't have the money for it, isn't a person to just want to have romances. He isn't a person to be really famous or something, and he isn't a person to just want to own money. He isn't a person to want to know everything. He just wants to live his life, work, have a stable job, and have a house and maybe a family, but that isn't his main goal. So that's, I think, why I gave him popularity. But, well, I have no clue. Hans, was originally, god damn it, was originally a romance sim. He originally just wanted to have all the boys and all the girls in the city. And for a time, he did actually manage to do that. It's only after they had, it's only after Hans had Larina that he decided that it would probably be best to not leave Eddie hanging with a large 4 children and just go off and live somewhere else with like tons of lovers and stuff. So he decided that he should maybe change, and now he's a pleasure sim. I think pleasure for me is like romance sims, but like grade down, like not as bad. They oh god. Both romance and pleasure sims are out for the pleasure, but romance sims are more out for the pleasure of doing the deed / woohooing. And pleasure sims are just want to have fun in any way, as well as wanting to woohoo. We have Jasmine, who's a knowledge sim. Yeah, I can't really say more to that. She actually wants to. I actually have to lock in wands now for them. I think I will lock the wand for her to go out with her girlfriend Natasha, and Carl. Oh god, these are all werewolf related. I think I will lock in the wand of seeing. Ooh. No, I think I will wait. Maybe he has some better ones. Now, they share a room. Carl and Lila share a room as they are twins. This is perfectly fine. I do not know if they're content with it, but as far as it goes, they are fully content with it. I think they're pretty, yeah, they're pretty close. They have 100-100 relationship. It's good, it's good. It's all good. She is a popularity sim. She wants to have friends. She wants to have fun with those friends. Yeah, I see that for her. She's not a hard worker. She's not like Jasmine. She wants to have fun and go out and with her friends and make friends and stuff. If I had free time, big if, I would give her secondary aspiration. I would give her pleasure, because I see her just as a pleasure slash popularity sim. I would combine that for her because, yeah. And she at the moment wants to sell a masterpiece. She will hopefully do that at some point. So go for the day, get Lila to sell a masterpiece. And then we have Lorena, who wants to go out with Henning. I think, yep, they are boyfriend girlfriend. I don't even know. She is attracted to him. I don't know what she is attracted to. Red hair, grey hair, oh god. And makeup. Alright. Not makeup. The opposite of makeup. Not makeup. Otherwise she has to want to befriend Imgard. Imgard Gonzaga. Oh, lovely, lovely. Last time was absolutely lovely. And then we have Mrs. Wait. Mrs. Not nice. Polite. Mrs. Polite. That would be her English name, I believe. Mrs. Polite, yes. Mrs. Polite is, I think, Eddie got Mrs. Polite for Jasmine. For Jasmine, I believe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. I think for Jasmine. I think it was a birthday gift for Jasmine. Anyway, but we should have the same amount of days off. She has 0 days, so 15, 20. Well, I don't know the original. I don't know how long it takes. So she has 4 days already gone, and she probably also has like 2 days, 3 days, whatever. She is starving. That is not good. Is her bowl not filled? Why is she starving? You can you can perfectly go and eat. Anyway, I will just play them a bit, and whenever something happens I will get you back to me. I have just seen that Lorena has way less energy than anybody else in the house. Sorry for it being super choppy right now. And I forgot to tell you that this, or the last, but I think this very night, Lorena actually snuck out with Henning. And this is wrong. They were not caught. This is, I do not know why it says they were caught. They were, well, actually you can't read that. And even if you can, it says like it is fun doing forbidden things. Sadly we were caught, but it was worth having the fun. They were not caught. She came back sneaking in and went straight to bed, as far as I remember. Oh, and she met Queen the second, the first. Alright, interesting. I love how full it gets. We are lucky that Hans doesn't go to work, and neither does Eddie. Eddie does actually go to work, but he goes later, and not today. He has a day off today. I always love when it gets this full. It's like so many messages. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. This is actually the first household I've ever done it so that the pets go to work. So yeah, the pets go to work in this family. I love, by the way, how this game manages to perfectly capture the essence of people who usually wear glasses, that they look really weird to you when they don't wear glasses. Like, me seeing his face was like, for a second, I didn't know even who that was before I realized that is Carl. He's just not wearing his glasses that definitely don't bend weirdly because he has an alien nose. Oh yeah, I have noticed that Larina has a weird problem that when she wants to go up these slopes, she can't. She is the only person in the entire game for me to have this problem, but I'm always having to use the teleport thingy here to get her to school and from school because she can't walk up these slopes and anyone else just simply can. So that is weird to me. That is very weird to me. And Carl, could you please come? You're missing school. If I in this video, I just wanted to say, if I in this video ever like sound a bit sick, that's because I am. I wouldn't say I have a cold or anything. I would just say I Is there even a word for that in English? When you just have to sneeze a lot. I just have to sneeze a lot. That's it. I don't have a cold necessarily. I might have the cold, but I would think so. So I have actually downloaded this mod. It is the desk locator. I have only seen it do good stuff. I always complain when my children come home from school and just put their stuff on the ground, their homework, and I can sometimes not find it. That problem especially exists with Larina, who can't even get here. Oops, something's happening. Oh, you just got, I'm guessing, not fit? Unfit? Yes. Anyway, I always complain about that because sometimes then I miss their homework and bam, they didn't do their homework. So I'm hoping this mod will work. Yeah, that's it. I'm hoping this mod will work. Oh yeah, I just saw a memory of him losing Hertha as a friend, so I just remembered this. He was a romance sim, so he has a lot of lovers, and I have installed a mod now where I can just go up to them and say, hey, let's just be friends. And I have gotten this mod so I can finally rid of all these relationships, so that hopefully we won't be encountering any problems with relationships. And actually, I've just seen. No, sorry, I was wrong. I thought I saw that with a lover like him, he doesn't have any chemistry anymore, but that's this guy. Alright. Ooh, nice. Paula is here. Paula's here, actually, I want to call her. So I can now test the ask to just be friends interactions. Obviously, it sticks out because everything is German, and then it's the ask to be just be friends. It's one of the few mods that I have that don't don't have a translation into German. So does it work? Will they just be friends? I mean, yes. Yes. But does it leave a memory? Does it leave the memory of not? No, it does not. Good. I'm fine with that then. I like this mod. It works. I did not know that this was possible. They are both saying that with a date with a clean sim can really teach you something in all things cleanliness, whatever you would call it. I think that's how I would translate it. And then Eddie and Hans gets one cleaning point. I did not know that you could get points, that you could get skills from this. I did not know you could get skills from dates. It's very interesting. You learn something new every day, especially when you're playing Sims 2. Sims 2, every time you play it, you're going to learn something new. Man, I wish the Sims team would add more of these corner pieces because because as of right now, this piece right here is missing. So it turns out that everybody except Lila has brought a friend home. I believe at least. Yeah. So Carl brought Mechtil Brünig. Larina has brought Sophie, and Jasmine has brought, here he is, Hannes Bettino. And Hannes, as far as I remember, is the boyfriend of Hannah. So I find interesting that she brought him. But she is interested in Natasha anyway. She will sneak out today with this night with Natasha, hopefully. Bye bye Carl. Bye bye Jasmine. Good luck. Have fun at work. Oh, Mrs. Polite came home from work. And even she can go up and down these slopes. So I'm really confused as to why Lorena can't. If you have any ideas on why and how I could maybe solve that, please do write your ideas down in the comments. Carl works in the emergency blah 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 flu epidemic or whatever emergency, and too many patients and they all have to wait. Pregnant woman. Carl's being promoted. Oh, lovely. Nice. And that's why whatever you do, you always care for the pregnant people, women, men, whatever, whoever is pregnant, you care for them because you might just get a promotion. Oh, and he's even home from work early, so he can actually now do his homework. Nice. So he has been promoted. He now has to work from 19 to 22, and he has been promoted to level 3 of the medicine career, part-time medicine career, which is the highest level for teens, apparently. So congratulations, Carl. You have managed to do it. So Lorena and Henning are going out. They're going to this lovely place that I have called Jerry's Bowling Alley. If I ever manage to get my hands on Open for Business, I will create a sim called Jerry, or I will create a sim called Jerry, or I will create the child of Jerry, or something like that, and I will have them own this place. I might even play them, which is why I have this in place. This is basically where Jerry will be doing his stuff. There's a lot here. There is poker, as you can see. There is a bingo. I don't know if it functions like this, whether they can play it like this, we'll have to see. There are also dartboards. There is bowling, obviously it is Jerry's Bowling Alley, and there is seating and a bar. That's basically all. I'll now be having this date, and I'll see you after it. I was just about to call Natasha Gong to ask her to sneak out, and now Carl has brought Natasha Gong home. So apparently Natasha works in the medical career. That is interesting and good. I like that. I like that they are colleagues. That's very fun. I mean, I would do it. I would tell her to ask her to stay overnight. But since I do not have the space, I do not have a bed for the both of them, so I will not do it. Otherwise, I would do it. So I'm just here to check. I just made a selectable to check. I wanted to, at first I only wanted to check what kind of wants she has. So apparently she just wants to learn how to cook stuff. Very simple stuff like TV dinner. But I have to say, turn the TV dinner around. On the back on the box are instructions. The other things, yeah, well, you do have to learn them. And then I came to the idea that if I have university, I have a system that says, I can only bring people to university if they have a B minus. That's my system. And since I have never had university before, I do not know, maybe that is the system of the game as well. Maybe that is the requirement to go to university. So right now, Natasha, for Game Boy, she doesn't have the ability to go to university according to my rules and Game Boys. But since she's medicine level 3, which is the top of the career, for teenagers at least, I would say that she should have a better grade than this. So, since she has level 3, I say that she is able to go to university. She has 3 cooking skill and she doesn't know how to make mac and cheese, spaghetti, and TV dinner. What? So I have managed to do it. Lila here has sold a masterpiece that is absolutely lovely. A masterpiece, yes. She has rolled the wand again. She wants to sell another masterpiece, but she's also rolled the wand of quitting her job. I think she's in the military. Yeah, she is in the military, level 2. We have 10 family friends. Whoa. She's good at school, but like I said, I don't see her as a person. So I don't see her as a person. I don't see her as a person going to university. So I'm going to have her quit her job. Come on, get the memory. Have you already gotten the memory? I didn't even see it. No, you have not. Yeah, put it in. She has not gotten the memory of selling a masterpiece. That's interesting. Yes, she wants to quit her job. She is now super duper happy. She has quit her job. She has sold a masterpiece. She is probably the happiest of the bunch. Oh yeah. Jasmine and Natasha are on a date, but Lorena keeps interfering. So right after Natasha left, I called her and told her to pick me up. Like right at 58, I called her. So like 2, she said, "Cool, I'll pick you up." So she's immediately here. So actually, almost everybody has been able to complete the goal of theirs. Eddie has not been able to throw a party, but he'll be soon. Hans has been able to get Lorena in school an A+. Jasmine is able to sneak out. Carl was able to do something as well, I don't remember what. Lila was able to sell her masterpiece. And Lorena was able to go out on a date with Hannes. Right? Yes, I'm not confusing them. That's good. So everything went well and it's all good. Lovely. I will have to see whether it ticks over or not. But I think it will. I'm not sure though. So I will have to see. My problem is that if it does tick over at some point, they have less hours than everybody else who were ticked over immediately. If it doesn't tick over, well, that's not a problem. It's the same with the other family. But anyway, once Jasmine comes back, that's when I'm going to end this episode. Hi, Hannes. Thank you. Oh, Natasha. What? So there she is. Like I said, I will end this video here. It has been fun. I hope you had fun as well. Like I said, I will be playing this family until it ticks over to telling me that there's only 1 day left. I hope you enjoyed this episode, as I've already said, and I will see you soon.